There we go.
Oh, wait.
I don't know if I have proof of this, but
Do what you want, mate. If you don't feel like doing a live stream, don't do a
I
live
was
stream.
kind of
Press
hoping
and come back later. I
think
think
he kind of shotgun quicker than you.
Well, fucking too bad, mate. Fucking president says he gets the fucking front seat.
Now, who the fuck is your brother? Can you fill me in? Because I feel like the Sonia
So-
story, I had to go to the source to find out. Do I have to go meet this Dazzle guy and find out the story as well, boss? Or you can fill me
okay,
in?
so Dazzler's my blood brother. He's not like some adopted weird thing. We come from the same mum. We come from the same mum that you were fucking being lewd in front of the other day, right? So, essentially, Dazzler and I, we used to go be as tight as anything. You know, we'd have a child fights, but we were quite tight here in Los Santos as we came here together. And, fucking... That was all good, yeah, okay. And fucking... Not even gonna answer that. Fucking, what's it called? So, fucking, so look for it. There was a situation that went wrong. Fucking, we took, he was ready to kill some cunt. We fucking tried killing them when they were in the middle of dying. And, but I left in case the cops are coming because I thought I heard sirens. And fucking, during the midst of all of that, he fucking grabbed the two
Hey,
people.
Winnie Love, you there?
Oh, no.
What two people are you talking about?
Hello?
Hey, Winnie, are you with that hottie?
Hello?
Yes, I'm with
Andy?
the hottie.
You tell him that, you know, I was once a registered nurse, so if he ever needs anyone to...
He must be on the phone to his mother, I'm guessing.
Whoopsie. Just don't worry about that. Just turned off the radio. So it was Melbourne Rickenberger and fucking Eugene Zuckerberg.
Okay, nobody I know.
No one you have to worry about. But it's more or less, is he
Jump at me.
trustworthy? Because right now, I don't trust him.
So, this Dazzle guy, business and fucked you? Is that what happened or what?
Brotherly
Or
love
is it
and
family?
betrayed me.
Let me just put it bluntly right now, Dundee, mate. Like, the family you've had before, mate, every single one of you has dogged you, has left you, has fucked you. Now, me being the individual I am, mate, I'm pretty loyal. But once people fuck with me, they're done. They're dead to me, boss. I don't keep going back and making the same mistake over and over again. The last thing I want to do, mate, is you bring your fucking brother into this and I have to put a bullet between you and him. Because I don't really want to do that shit, mate.
He will not be involved in business and he won't be getting a key to the house. Shredder,
Are you
1331,
fucking
thank you
promising
so
with
much.
that? Because what we're getting into right now, mate, is not going to be just petty $200 on the beach, mate. We're about to get pretty deep into shit and I need to know that you're going to be with me on this, boss.
He will be staying out of this business.
Alright, now, tell me what he did to you. And what do we need to do with him?
I'd kill him if it weren't for my mum being in town.
Well, I mean, you don't have to kill him. I'm sure between Mick and I, we can get it sorted for you, mate. I got no fucking loyalty to this cunt. Let's go grab him and kill him. Problem solved.
No, I don't mean I can't kill him. I can do it. The problem is disappointing me mum.
Well, how about we go get fucking Harry from last night, leave Harry with your mother, all three of us go get your brother Daz, take him up to Mount Chiliad, me and Mick stand there with a fucking beer in each hand, and you fucking beat him senseless until he's dead. Problem solved.
It won't be getting involved in any of this and will not be a concern for anyone.
Okay, well, I mean, you know, what was the old saying when you first got me into this, mate? Don't dog the boys. So far, Gaz has dogged this. So far, I haven't seen Clucky, so he's dogged this. Holden is still in ICU, I believe. I've no idea what's happened to him.
Yeah, he's in ICU.
Davo's never in the city ever. Your sister, I've never even met. Your mother, I've seen more times in this city than anyone else you've introduced me to since I've been here. I literally joined this group with you, Dundee, mate, to give you my all, and I've given you 150%, no word of a lie.
You have. I'm not disagreeing with you on there, mate. You're my most loyal.
Now, let me just tell you something blunt, right? Say Mick and I were brothers and we were in business. Number one, the first mistake we made was going into business with family.
You're
Number
not
2
wrong.
mistake, if Michael fucked me or I fucked Michael, I would expect him to come after me with an axe and cut my head off. Feeling mutual, Michael?
Yes, sir.
Now, this guy to my left here, Dundee, mate. I trust this guy a lot. Him and I, we both work at the Quick Fix together. Him and I have had a couple of chats over the last couple of days. And he's on, you know, the same level as me in the sense of mindset and ambition in this city. This is someone I want to bring on with us, Dundee. And right now, I'm sure he's probably thinking that you're not really... What's what I'm looking for?
I know what you're trying to say, and I feel the same
I'm trying to get
way.
you for 3 days to get you and have a meeting with this guy that I trust and respect. I've been wasting his time backwards and forwards, and it's taken me 3 days to get you to have a chat with him.
Well,
I'm
here
sure
we
he
are.
doesn't
This
think-
won't happen again. I've been doing dumb shit. In between getting mixed up with family, fucking... Mate, you know how fucking paranoid I am about fucking shit? There's a reason why I'll carry a fucking Uzi anywhere. You know, I can't fucking afford this shit right now. But fucking I'll risk it, mate. I'll risk it because I'm paranoid about that shit. I'm worried about wars. I'm worried about all this fucking shit, right? But, mate, you're not wrong. There's a reason
Now,
why I made you vice president. Is because you are
When
the
I-
most loyal.
Well, when I joined this group of ours, mate, I made it perfectly clear I didn't want to take any form of a management role. But to be honest, mate, I feel like if I haven't done this MC would be fucking done already.
And
There'd be
you're
no
not
point
wrong.
even continuing what we're doing. So I'm trying my absolute fucking hardest to gain loyal people, to network, to work, earn money. Like, I'm not in the red, mate. Like, I've got cash, you know what I mean? I've got people working. I've got people pushing. I'm literally working with Michael right now to, you know, work all the ins and outs right now with the business moving forward. I started telling you yesterday about a massive business opportunity. What do? You fucking run off with an Uzi and hold up an EMS. And then the fucking cops are there, mate. And then
That
before
was
you know it, your
sloppy on
mum's
me.
there.
That was sloppy on me. I didn't plan for more mum to be here, but I look back at it now and that was dumb. It was dumb of me to do that.
Understandable, boss. I mean, you know, we're all going through some changes right now, mate. But at the end of the day, you know, what you've done in the past and the, you know, the way you've cemented yourself in this city as, you know, whatever it is that you want to be, you need to make a decision, Dundee, mate. And I thought you made that decision when you made the MC. I thought you were ready to be a leader. I thought you wanted to make change. I thought you wanted to be different. But, mate, in the last week and a half, you've not shown me any of that, boss. You've shown me one contact in Reed. I haven't seen him since, mate. I've introduced you to so much of my people. I'm almost willing to introduce you to my source. I told my source there is one person I want to know other than me, and it was you, mate. And right now, I'm starting to second guess myself. I don't understand why you don't take me more seriously, boss.
I will be from now on. I've let you down, mate. I really fucking have. And that's more fault of been an awful leader.
Now, I've never ever been the type to just go out and randomly shoot someone, but that's not to say I wouldn't do it, boss. I've had you back in this city since I've been here, mate. I've never let you down, ever.
You
When
never
you're not
have.
here, I'm here. I always represent the club well. I've gotten jobs in the city that are very hard to obtain. I've got networks to make our club better. I could have easily taken all this shit and gone off on my own and left you in the dark, mate. But I signed into this because I know deep down inside of you, boss, there is a leader in there, mate. There is someone there that can lead this club. And you do shit that I don't do, mate. Now, I hate having these talks with you, mate, because it feels like I'm the boss, and I'm not the fucking boss, mate. You are. But someone needs to fucking speak sense to you right now, and you don't seem to listen to anyone but me right now, and I don't understand why.
I think it's me losing my mind with everyone leaving us. You know, we used to have 5, 6 of us in the city daily. Now I'm struggling to get more than 2 of us in the city.
Mate, we've got more than that with my own contacts alone, boss. We have more people than you started off with, and I've got people that are loyal to us, doing shit for us. I've got a guy right next to me that fucking is more ambitious than I am, mate, and wants to fucking join on with us. He wants to be one of us, mate.
One of us.
He wants to be part of the fucking MC, mate. He wants to be one of the boys. He wants to work with me. He wants to be next to me. He wants to be on board with me, helping me manage my people, because I can't do it alone, mate. Between a fucking quick fix job, between doing shit for Alan at the Cluck and Bell, between running Oxys, between all the other shit that we're going to have to do moving forward. You think it was a fucking grind before, mate, to get fucking 15 picks here for a weapons crate. I don't think you understand just how much work we need to do now just to get what we can get. And if we can't get what we're going to get, we're going to lose our source, mate.
Then let's get talking.
All right. So moving on from yesterday, the way this is looking. So far, I have got a lot of people below us working. Daphne, obviously I want to keep her clean. I prefer Daphne to be doing the more serious shit. Potentially next to both myself and Mick here. And yes, Mick, that chick at the Quick Fish just then, Daphne, she's one of us.
I met her yesterday. She was one
Beautiful.
of the people telling me about the incident.
All right. So moving forward, we've got Paddy, we've got American Bob, we've got, we've got Harry, we've got all those boys. They know what they're to do. Smeagol's the only one so far that's come out of someone we need to keep an eye on, but I haven't heard anything back from the other guys. So we have to just, kind of think about him in the meantime, and then maybe just get who we've got now and just push forward with what we've got. We need to get as much gold jewelry and Pixarium as well as gold bars as possible. Now, Dundee, do you know what gold bars are, mate?
Well, yeah, gold bars are gold bars.
Do you know how to get these gold bars, boss?
No.
Mick, do you feel like filling in the self-esteemed individual here, how we get gold bars in this city, please, sir?
Go away!
Sure. You want me
Stop
to do the entire
away!
thing or just
Thank
the
you
gold
so
bars?
much!
You go through what you did before
Thank
with one
you
of your
so
mates
much,
and how much
Robot.
you got
I
and what
love
you
you.
did with it and what you got out of it.
Alright.
Don't go into the next part of it. Just discuss the gold bars right now. Let's show Dundee your worth right now, mate.
Alright. So, me and a friend were hitting the fucking jewelry store just to gather some information. We got out of there, hit all the fucking things. No cops showing up. 600 fucking watches.
Jesus
So,
fucking
100...
Christ.
Yeah, so 100 watches is 1 gold bar. At the steel factory, you smell these fucking things into the gold bar, so 100 for 1 gold bar. You can do 5 at a time. You have to heat up the fucking things, takes forever. But you'll pretty much be out of there with 6-7 gold bars in total for a run like that, if you hit every single fucking case.
So moving forward, boss, we don't want to be wasting our time with gold chains and gold, with gold chains and with watches and swapping them for Pixarium. It's a waste of money. Now, 5 gold bars. What does 5 gold bars turn into there, you good-looking fella, Mick?
So 5 gold bars is gonna give you 1 valuable good.
Now,
That means
Dundee,
that,
one valuable good
yeah,
in the
go on.
past, mate. What did you used to get from 1 valuable good? Do you know the monetary value of those, boss?
People traded them for $8,000, but you sold them, you could get anywhere between 9 and 10.
That's correct. So that guy's picked up and left town. Now, moving forward, and honestly, mate, there's Mick that knows this, and I know this, and that's about it so far. We use those valuable goods to my source that we've gathered, and we're going to get guns, boss.
What type
On top
gun?
of this, class 2s, mate.
What type of class 2s?
You name it, we get it.
What
We
about
give them
class
valuable
3s?
goods.
What about that LMG
No.
that Eugene's got?
LMG, I don't know how about. Any of the other stuff, AKs and whatnot, is all done through Pixarium. But that's the second part of this conversation. Let me finish, boss. So valuable goods will be given to myself and potentially to you, Dundee, if this works out really well. No one can know the source's name. Not even Michael here is going to know the source's name, because if this source's name gets out, we will lose our source and we will not be trading in guns. I'll tell you what right now, boss, the first day I met you, Steve-O, we're going to be trading in guns. We're using our contacts to trade in guns. And that never happened. We got 8 fucking techies, mate. They were gone in a day. We didn't trade any of them. We fucking lost every single one of them to just being fucking idiots.
We did.
So moving forward, we're going to have access to class 2s with these valuable goods. What we're going to do is load out our team with class 2s. We're going to use this for ourselves to make ourselves stronger. So what that means is yourself, me, and Mick here as the 3 main people of the MC right now, the ones that we're rolling in these class 2s. The guys below us, aka Bob and whatnot, they've also, every single one of them, Dundee, they've all told me they want to be us, mate. They don't want to be just affiliated with us. They want to be with us. They want to deal with us exclusively. They want to deal with us. And in return, with their valuable goods, we get class 2s. Now, with these valuable goods from the class 2s, we also get from the source direction as to how much these sell for and how many people we can sell these to. I've been told directly by the source that we can A, sit on the class 2s and hoard them ourselves, or B, we can become a major distributor within the city of class 2s. Right now, all of this stuff is still in the works, but we've already been approached, and I'm just waiting for the phone call to wait for this to happen. So back to what I was saying before, we need everyone, probably even including you, myself, and Mick here, to be getting as many valuable goods as we can, because right now they have no dollar value. No one right now knows what valuable goods are worth. You can't call anyone up and go, hey, I want to sell a VG to you. No one's going to buy them for you, because you know what? Everyone's storing them right now because everyone wants to buy class 2s with them. So that's why all the shit before, mate, all the other people that had fucking guns and whatnot that were selling them and it's all dried up, that's because there's a new way in town. That's what valuable goods are used for.
Do we know how many valuable goods we need to trade per gun? How do we know it's not 4 valuable goods for Tech 9?
I can tell you right now, being approached by this individual, that's not going to happen. Just, I don't know the full ins and outs just yet. I just know that we're going to be a distributor. We're going to be one of the multiple other distributors, and depending how many people or how many people we've got, you know, storing up all these VGs to how much we can offer, is potentially going to be what we get in return.
Understood. Okay. I want to have another discussion with you, Steve, on how we're going to recruit people into this MC. I trust you, mate. I trust you a lot, and I think you're good at what you do. He wants in. I want to hang out with him with a bit more. I want to see what else he's capable of. Right?
He's capable of more than me, boss. He's actually more valuable than I am. I've hung out with him for the last probably 3 to 4 days. He literally can do more than I can do. He's actually on a personable level and skill set in the city. He's much further advanced than me. I've probably just got better networking skills than him, if I'm speaking truthfully. But he's just as valuable as I am, and he's probably even more loyal than me.
But does he know about the blood contract? Because I don't care how
He
valuable...
does not know. He does not know about the blood contract, but we have ranks that don't have blood contract. And he said so. Actually, you know what, Mick? I'm talking for you, mate. Mick, you tell him exactly what you just told me on our chat, boss.
Alright. So, I don't mind being a part of you boys. I actually kind of want to be it. Thing is that, for now, I feel like we should keep this on the low-key until we get everything settled. I think we went over the blood contract real quick yesterday before the cop showed up, so I do have an idea of what it's about. And to be honest with you, if I put in my all, well, you know, I don't mind. That's how it's gonna be. I'm not gonna, you know, backstab anyone. That's not my deal. I am assuming, you know, when I join somebody that they have my back and I have their back. So.
Now, Dundee, before I hang out with people, mate, I do a bit of research, alright? Now, this guy, Mick here, I've spoken to about 5 other people that know him or that have dealt with him in the past. And every single one of them said he's come through with the goods. And on top of all of that, he hasn't let them down. One of those people I respect probably more than you, boss, because I've dealt with them a lot more. Not saying I'm not loyal to you, but I respect this guy because he's given me a lot of opportunity in this city. And the fact that he's actually vetted for this guy himself is a big thing for me. I wouldn't just hang out with someone for 3 to 4 days and go, yep, this guy's good. I've literally done the research. He's shown me shit. He wants to do shit with me. He wants to work with me. He keeps seeking me out. Every time he gets in the city, he calls me. He's very proactive, and I think you can see what we're building here. And we're like a fucking... What's the old saying, mate? We're like fucking zebras to water or whatever it's called.
One thing I'm thinking about is I don't have a problem with this guy joining just yet. Like I said, I want to have a conversation with him myself, find out more about him. Right? It's looking good so far. Just the one thing that I'm concerned about is usually when people join the ranks that do not have that blood contract, they're not working up high end with you. They're the one collecting the watches, and then we buy them off of them. That's what they're at. Usually those people. Those are the ones who we just buy VGs off of, or we would, you know? Those are the low-end type of people. And when if it's expressed interest to join us, kind of the low-end stuff, then we put them in. This guy...
Between you and I, boss...
is high-end.
This guy, I could not agree with you more, boss. This guy is exceptionally fucking valuable to us. He is more loyal to me as a person within the group than any other person, not including yourself, that I've hung out with in this group. I hung out with Gaza for a day. He was part of the MC. I hung out with Clucky for a day in total, part of the MC. I've seen Davo for about an hour. I haven't met your sister. I've met all these people in the MC, mate, I've done nothing with. But this guy here, not even part of us, and I've hung out with him more. All the other guys I've recruited, not even part of the MC, I've hung out with them more. You and I, when I can actually get a fucking hold of your horns because you like trying to tame a bull sometimes, you and I, we've bonded quite well, Dundee, mate.
And you know I'm not going anywhere.
Exactly right. And right now, Dundee, you're fucking weak, mate, okay? You are very weak in the sense of numbers.
Oh,
As a sense of a person, as a leader, if you want my honest opinion, boss, you need to clean your shit up. You need to get your shit sorted. You need to fucking sort your beefs out with Sonia. You need to sort your beefs out with your fucking brother. You need to get all of your shit sorted from the past. You need to get all your fucking ducks in a row, because if you don't, that's going to spill into our new business moving forward. And this business moving forward, mate, it's what you and I spoke about 3 weeks ago before I joined you boys. I've literally done everything to the letter that you've wanted me to do. And all you've given back to me, boss, is Reed.
Reed's a powerful contact. Just the issue that I didn't see is that you two will most likely never meet, because it is very rare for him to be here when you are. Now, Reed is a very powerful contact.
Let me just
no
reinstate that. Reed is a powerful contact, but that's all you've given me, mate. Go through everything I've given you in the time we've been together, boss.
He's one of my gun traders. He can travel.
I know he's one of you. I knew before you even.
He isn't one who deals and trades thermites. He is the thermite man. He's the lockpick man. He's the handcuff man. But here's the problem. That's all useless now because of that shop down near Grove. Not anymore. That contact isn't as valuable. He's still a dealer, right? And you've seen their compound. Have you seen their compound in Stab City? They're a fucking big organisation and they have their own game going on. You saw them locking down the house, right? He was locking down the house, right? Just ban any people being
Dundee,
idiots.
you missed the point, mate. I know Reed's powerful. I knew Reed was powerful before you introduced to me. I knew what Reed got into before you and I even met Reed. I know all about Reed.
I'm just going to permaban anyone who's
I just
being a
never
dick
met
in
him
my
before.
chat right now. Just permaban anyone.
I knew all about Reed. I even knew that you had an affiliation with the bikers. I knew all this before I even got into bed with you, mate. Reed is a powerful contact. He's a direct contact to the Lost MC, mate. That's a fucking big thing for us. But you got to also remember, mate, we're also an MC, and we're also going to get bigger. You think once we get bigger, those guys are going to be so willing to help us out? Generally, MCs fight with each other. I'm hoping that doesn't happen. I'm hoping moving forward, you can use your connections within the MC to have it more of a, you help us, we help you. But at the end of the day, mate, Reed's the only person you've actually introduced me to since we've been together. You've not introduced me to any new people. All the people you recruited into the MC other than myself have left us. You've got a brother that's just come back that dogged you and you haven't even thought about killing him. The Dundee I know 3 weeks ago wouldn't even tell me about Daz. He would have handed me Daz's head and said, this is what happens when you fuck with Erwin Dundee.
He's not wrong.
You're so fucking worried about fucking paranoia. You're so worried about Sonia. You're so worried about, flexing your class 2s out in the open, mate, that you've lost sight of everything, boss. What happened to the fucking kick-ass Dundee that I fucking respect, mate? What happened to the guy that once anyone speaks to you the wrong way, you fucking get a bat out and smack him across the face? This is why I got into bed with you, Dundee, because I don't do that shit, mate. Okay, I think about stuff. I plan things. I talk to people. I've got networks. People have often said to me, oh, I wouldn't trust Steve, he's a bit of a snitch. No one in this city has ever had anything blow up in their face relating to me at all. I've never snitched on a single person. But I know a lot of people, mate. The real Dundee I would know would take charge, would have a bat, would go to this Dazza and fucking teach him a lesson. You wouldn't have let Gaza, your half-blooded prince or whatever you called him, treat you the way that he did. So I don't know if you're scared to be the boss right now, boss, or you're having second thoughts about the MC. But let me tell you this, right, mate. I signed a blood contract with you, Dundee. I'm in this for life, mate. I didn't go into this without a half thought. I thought about this quite seriously. And I'm not going to give up on you, mate. And I fucking hope that you don't give up on me. And I hope, fucking God, I fucking hope, Dundee, I fucking hope we can grow this into something bigger and better than anything that you've ever had before. Because before you've been alone, Dundee, you've had to do everything on your own. And right now, mate, right this fucking minute, I'm probably more of a brother or a half brother or even one of your best friends you've ever had. You shot me with a gun yesterday, mate. Any one of those other fuckers would have bloody stabbed you in the back with a knife.
I'll kill
So you
Dazza.
tell me, boss.
I'll straighten
don't
up
have to-
Gaza. I'll
You know,
get me mum sorted.
You deal with Dazzler the way you want to deal with Dazzler. I'm just saying to you, mate, don't go soft on me, boss. You're the fucking leader of this group. Okay, I'm fucking building the pillars for us here, mate. You've got to fucking do what you need to do. You are the fucking leader of us, Dundee. Remember that, mate.
I went soft ever since my son started to leave. Everyone else started just disappearing. I thought I was doing something wrong. But I guess they just weren't ready. I was always right. It's them who were wrong. You're not wrong, Steve-O. This will be fixed.
Beautiful. Well, Dundee meet Mick. Mick meet Dundee. I'm glad you were here to see this, Mick, because I feel like this is a conversation that's been a long time coming.
Well,
Well,
Mick,
yes, sir.
my vice president here is telling me that you are fit to be in my MC. Prove that to me,
I would
how?
say so. Well,
Let's pretend I know nothing about you. Make it interesting.
all right. Well, I think we had this conversation once before. I have information, just like fucking Steve-O said. I know things. I have contacts. I get, I would say, pretty much all the info instantly. That's why I believe that the entire smelting place, the Steve-O didn't even know about it, and I knew about it. So, I don't really have any beef with anyone, but I have pretty good contacts with a lot of people in a lot of places. So, any sort of information, if you need it, I can get it. People don't really, you know, they trust me, all right? And again, like we talked about, I don't mind getting my hands dirty if that is the case, if I have to. And I have your back if you have my back. So this blood contract of yours, if I'm in it for life, you know, as long as you have my back for life, we should be all good.
This blood contract, there's no, oh, I don't like this anymore, I'm backing out. There's no, oh, I'll just go and hide. There's no, oh,
No.
I'll take this to benefit myself, you know? And this blood contract means that you are up to the decisions of myself and that man right there.
I am perfectly aware. That is why I've been sharing information with him without actually asking for anything in return. I trust him. So. And I'm perfectly aware there's no way of getting out of this. The only way out is a bullet to the face.
Exactly, mate. There's a rule. My word and his word is law.
I
There
get
is
that.
no jail time. The punishment is death.
I get that.
Do not break the law.
I will not.
Have you killed before?
I have not had the chance to yet. I have not met anyone I needed to kill.
And what if you did?
Well, why wouldn't I? Put a bullet between your fucking eyes.
Steve-O, can I borrow your car?
Of course you can, boss.
Wait right here. I'll be as quick as possible.
Have you got the keys, mate?
I need the keys.
There you go, mate.